So this is Pacific Crest Trail Section H, Episode 2. Today is going to be all about the Mount Adams Wilderness area, whereas yesterday was about the Goat Rocks. I'm going to be shooting without the gimbal today because that was a pain in the butt yesterday. So the video quality won't be flowy and smooth. Today, if you want to know how far I am from White Pass, you want to take the mileage I give you, which will be how far I've traveled from my campground, and add 35 miles to it, the distance I hiked to my campsite yesterday. And the distance to the Bridge of the Gods in the Columbia Gorge will be 140 miles, minus my distance from White Pass. So anyways, day 2, Pacific Crest Trail Section H. We're trying to head to the Mount Adams Wilderness area. So yesterday's hike in the Goat Rocks was about 35 miles and we gained over 7,000 feet of elevation. Today we're trying to do about the same mileage, but the elevation is going to be about 3,000 feet less than that. So a much easier hike. But we don't get the stunning views today. We just get the nice walk in the forest, which is not my favorite type of hiking. I would much prefer having the views and having to do a little more work. Although yesterday did kick my butt, so I am thankful for the reduced elevation gain today for sure. 5.4 miles, nice campsite. And adjacent to campsite over here, a nice little trailside pond with water access. 5.4 miles from where I camped this morning. 8.1 miles, we're officially leaving the Goat Rocks Wilderness. 8.4 miles, and we hit the intersection with Potato Hill Road. In 10.4 miles, we just hit the intersection with Spring Creek Road. That is a newly surfaced road, it looks like. And it looks like we step across and we have the sign-in sheet for the wilderness area. Potato Hill Trailhead, Pacific Crest Trail. And this trailhead actually has permits. This is the first permit box that's had them. Gotta go ahead and fill it out and head in. So we're 11.7 miles in, and you can see we're at the toe of that lava flow that shows up on the map of Section H when you look on the USGS topo maps. It's right at the toe of it too, so it'd be fun to climb up in there and explore a little bit, but I don't have the time to do that. So the Pacific Crest Trail is literally just paralleling the toe of that lava flow. There's no way you'd be able to put a trail through the lava flow, so it just skirts right at the toe of it. We have lava on the left side of the trail and none on the right side of the trail. So pretty interesting. I was looking forward to seeing this particular spot. We're just over 12 miles in at this time. .6 miles, and we have ourselves a bridge dance. That also means there's a water supply, and they do have a nice little access spot right there. So as we continue through Mount Adams Wilderness area, we're encountering more and more bridges and water sources. Went for a pretty dry stretch for a while. .8 miles, and we're hitting some tree bones from a fire. Just a small pocket. I always like how the tree bones look. 16.8 miles, Mount Adams poking his head out. There hasn't been a lot of open views of Adams going southbound today. In fact, the views of Adams so far from the Goat Rocks yesterday were better than what they've been so far today. We'll see if that changes as we get further into the Mount Adams wilderness area. "17.4 miles, trudging and trudging." 17.5 miles. Got ourselves a meadow and a creek that's flowing pretty nicely. I haven't seen one like this in a while. So we're gonna go ahead and top off some water bottles right here. I'm not sure when the next opportunity is gonna be. Got to figure out how to get across here. This is right at the 19.62 mile mark. But it's pretty fabulous. I don't have a gimbal, so it's going to be really easy to overpan. I'm trying to get a little more footage. I've been horrible about taking footage today because I'm just pooped. And shooting video and taking pictures takes effort. But it's been so good through here, I decided I should keep the camera in my hand at least. And shaky footage is better than none. "20 miles in, and we're at the intersection with the Divide Camp Trail. So I think we get to start another little climb, but it should be just a baby climb. I didn't put the mic in there, so we'll see how the sound is. About 20.5 miles in, and still having really good views of Mount Adams at this point. So the Mount Adams wilderness is finally paying off with some really wonderful scenery. So 21 miles in, we're doing another lava rock crossing. Just rugged terrain, and the trail has found a little narrow spot through the lava rock and is sliding us through. It's just fabulous. 23.5 miles. Still working our way up through some fire bones here. Got some tired legs. .1 miles, and here's the current view. You're gonna block the trail a little bit. Can you scooch? Can I get you to scooch just a hair? Can you scooch? Thank you. 31.7 miles into the day and just leaving Mount Adams Wilderness. We are almost out to Forest Road 23. So 33 miles, and we made it on to Forest Road 23. So that puts half of section H in the bag. My wife's going to come and give me a ride home. So we did this as a weekend. We took a Saturday, Sunday. We hiked Goat Rocks. Yesterday on Saturday, we hiked Mount Adams Wilderness area today on Sunday. And now we can go home, prop our feet up, drink a beer, and finish the rest of the section another weekend. Section H, halfway in the bag. The Mount Adams Wilderness is definitely in the bag. That was a lot of hard work today.